创新是民族进步的灵魂，是一个国家兴旺发达的不竭源泉，也是中华民族最深沉的民族禀赋。正所谓苟日新，日日新，又日新。
If you can renew yourself in a day, do so day after day, then there will be daily renewal. For millennia, the Chinese people have used this motto to push themselves to be better every day. Hundreds of years ago, Chinese inventions like the printing, compass, and gunpowder were passed to Europe. Later, the Western calendar and astronomy were introduced to China. The history of science and technology is not just one of invention, but also one of communication. Today, I came to Tsinghua University to talk with Stephen White about the old Chinese saying, 苟日新，日日新，又日新. Stephen, we're glad to have you here. Today, we like to talk about innovation. It started with an Asian quotation. If you renew yourself in a day and do it day after day, then you have daily renewal. So it says a lot about how to innovate, but is there any similar expression that you know of?
If we talk about innovation and coming from a business background and technology, innovation, research, obviously the god of this is Schumpeter, who talks about innovation being, he calls it the gales of creative destruction. So that for the economy to progress, for society to progress, that's a key part of it.
Can you give me an example of the Chinese creating something new that are driving the economy in another direction, to another level?
The whole digitalization of so many facets of daily life. Obviously the best example that is very common would be the whole WeChat or Alibaba platforms created this place where all a billion people on one side and millions of companies and service providers on the other side can meet. Distance becomes less important. So you can do things and access people, resources, markets at a broader scale. It definitely contributes to economic development and also a broader economic benefit, not just in the big cities where the centers of those technologies might be.
What do you think of the Chinese policies that are encouraging innovative growth in businesses?
I think in some aspects it's doing a good job of putting emphasis on deeper research, deeper technology-driven entrepreneurship. Several good things that are happening. One, there's a lot of incentives, rewards for basic research output. Usually in the form of papers or or patents perhaps. The other thing that's helping is making it easier for people to license the technologies from university. Research that's done in a university doesn't just stay in a paper and sit in a desk.
This knowledge is more valuable when it's spread around.
Right, so that was the idea, that to encourage and facilitate and enable that ease of licensing technology, even encouraging that. So that's been an important development recently in China.
Innovation is of course important, essential for a lot of people. Why innovation matters? What does it bring to the world and the people living in it?
In this very short phrase, I would just say it brings the potential for a better tomorrow. It's about the quality of life, whether it's individuals having better health care, better education, better living environment, better food, more opportunities at the society level, the health of the society, so to speak. That's the potential, and that's why innovation...
Yeah, and the realization of human potential and the promise of human functionality.
Most innovation is somehow working towards that idea.
I visited a lab at Tsinghua University that focused on cutting-edge research in computational imaging, brain science, and artificial intelligence to see how innovation works there.
实际上，所有有志于从事科研的人都一定会有好奇心，会有想象力，但是不意味着你有好奇心和想象力就会解决所有的问题。那么遇到困难的时候，仍然要保持一个乐观向上的态度，要坚持不懈地走下去。
苟日新，日日新，就是要激励我们能不断地去开拓创新，不能仅仅停留在自己原来科学研究的舒适圈。这样一些新的不断尝试的过程中，那才有可能去迸发出新的灵感创新的火花。
未来能够继续去扎根于中国的一个科学研究，然后跟世界进行平等的一个科研交流，甚至去引领世界的一个科研的一个前沿。
Change breeds vitality. Innovative endeavors by individuals will lead to the transformation of the world. From independent innovation to cutting-edge technology, China is not only a testing ground for innovations, it also committed to making the results benefit more people.
我国广大科技工作者要以与时俱进的精神、革故鼎新的勇气、坚韧不拔的定力，肩负起时代赋予的重任，努力实现高水平科技自立自强。